T-Dog 1983 TV. Secret Invasion Episode 2 recap. Coming at you about 15-20 seconds. Hope everybody doing good on this good old Saturday.
This is personal.
Doing good myself. I'm gonna go to the barbershop and go get cleaned up. What I hate about having a beard, boy, it grows so fast. Gotta hit the barbershop every Saturday.
Do you feel responsible?
Let's get into it though, man. Like I said, I hope everybody having a good day today. But whenever you come in here, please like or subscribe to the channel and everything. If not, it's all good. Hope everybody having a good day today on this good Saturday. Like I was saying before, man, I'm about to hit the barbershop. As soon as I get done with this video right here, go get cleaned up. I'm gonna go ahead and get to this Secret Invasion episode 2 recap. And it was another great episode. And what I really loved about this episode, they did a flashback and took you back to the Captain Marvel movie and everything, and basically showed you how Nick Fury met Skrulls and everything through Captain Marvel and everything. But I'm gonna go right here to my notes real quick. Go ahead and drop this review. Then whenever I'm done, you just leave me your comments and everything, or your reviews, or how I could do better and everything with my recaps or whatever. It's all constructive criticism. It's all good. But like I said, they started it off with a flashback. Then we see Nick Fury talking to one of his old bosses back in the day in the Captain Marvel movie, where this is a scroll, a dead Skrull on the autopsy table, where they done just looking at the insides and everything of him, and Fury is telling him that the Skrull is a shapeshifter and everything. So like I said again, just jog on your memory, and just when they went back to flashback to the Captain Marvel movie and everything. But when they started to open the scene off, they go back to 1997 in London, where Nick Fury meets the guy Gravik when he's a kid. But Gravik is a really tough kid, and he had escaped. Let me see. He had escaped from the Kree by himself and everything, but at the same time his parents had died. And I want to say the woman who had introduced Gravik to Nick Fury was the female named Vara, if I'm saying it correctly and everything. And what Fury was telling her, he's just a kid, and she was just saying, but in human eyes he is. But she's like, man, he's real smart. We could use him and everything. Then after that, you see Nick Fury walks up to Gravik as he's a kid, and tells him that what he wants to do is dangerous and everything. And Gravik is just letting them know he's not scared and everything. And Nick Fury could look at him and see in his eyes he isn't scared. And that's why they bump and touch heads. And that's another thing. I didn't ever say anything about that in my first recap. But when they bump and touch heads like this on the first episode, that's basically them saying hello and everything, or greeting, same way how we shake hands and everything. They just touch heads and close their eyes and everything. But yeah, then at the same time, Nick Fury promised to find them a new home and everything, for them helping Nick Fury for what they're gonna be doing for Nick Fury to protect the planet and everything, because Nick Fury already sees he needs allies and everything, because he sees bigger threats outside the Earth and the universe. So then the next important part of this recap, man, Nick Fury and Talos is on the train and everything. And while they're on the train, Nick Fury is asking Talos, can he tell him something that he doesn't already know about the scrolls. So at first, Talos like, no, we just, you already know everything. That's what they said the first time. So he asked him again, you know. Then he was like, well, we was on so many, it was only thousands of us that got scattered across the universe and everything. Then he was like, man, tell me something. I don't know. He asked him again. Then that's when Talos finally tells him the truth that every time the scroll, a scroll was, looking for safety or on the run from the Kree or anybody else in the universe, he'll send them to come to Earth. And then this when Nick Fury finds out that the Earth it's a million scrolls on the Earth. Not what the number it used to be back in the day and everything. But at the same time, Talos was telling him, he was gone. He wasn't the same. Cause everybody keeps saying Nick Fury, wasn't the same after the blip. So we're gonna see. Can he get back right, shake back right, and turn up? Get his shit back. We don't know. We're gonna see. And then at the same time, they had a little fallout as well. Cause then Nick Fury tells them he's in the wrong cart. Blase blase. And then up when Talos leaves at the cart and everything, they had a little spat. Whatever, and they feelings at the time. So the next important part about this is when Gaia is taking Gravik to the World Council and everything, and telling Gaia that he wants to see the World Council, the people in charge of the world and everything, while Moscow is still on fire, So this really was throwing me off when he got there and seeing the people who was in there. But then when we learned that all the leaders, such as the UK leader, the NATO leader, even the president of the United States, and the prime minister were all Skrulls at this whole time. So basically, all them who've been running the world been Skrulls and just been at peace. Just been chilling. Like how Gravik was mad, talking about they wearing their nice suits and eating their food and drinking their wine and everything. But everybody really wasn't down with what Gravik was doing and everything. So oh my God, I messed up. But at the end, Gravik ends up getting the power and everything because he's more powerful and he's more powerful and more deadly than the people around the table and everything. And he wants to take the Earth and everything. And then they ask him, what you gonna do about if the Avengers come back? And he tells them, well, I got a plan for that. So let's go to the next important part. After that, we get the scene where we get the woman Sonya, who walks into a butcher shop and everything. And when she gets into the butcher shop, it's a guy tied up and everything. And she calls somebody on the phone and give it to the goons who's in there already who couldn't get the guy to talk. They get a phone back and they leave out the room and everything. But you already know she's a boss, And her dad was her dad fought with Captain America back in the day. But I don't want to say his name wrong, but that's who she is and everything. Her dad fought with Captain America back in the day, and with Bucky, as well with the whole team. Even Nick Fury fought back with them too, But we just don't see it unless they're gonna show us a throwback or something, But we haven't got it yet, so we probably not gonna get it. But they had talked about it in this in the first episode when they said they worked together, and even in the trailer as well, and everything. But man, she goes in there and injects this guy with some biomedical chemical, what makes his blood gets real hot to 160 degrees and everything. And the guy doesn't tell her where Gravik compound is, but she does learn about Gravik having two scientists who are married by the name of Dalton, and who, they are building a machine, working on a machine to make the scrolls stronger and everything. And that's why that goes back to when Gravik was saying he's not worried about the Avengers if they come back, because he has these scientists to make this machine to make make those super scrolls the same way how it was in the comic books and everything. So the comic books with the super scrolls and the Secret Invasion and everything. But by the time Gravik gets to the scroll and everything, of course Sonya gets away and Gravik rescue the guy. But then they go back to they back on the way to the safe house. The safe house is surrounded by police and everything. That's when the Gravik and other people already know this guy who got injected, he done snitched on some level and everything. That's when they plot to the woods and pop him and everything. Then for the last important part of this was hold on, man, I skipped something. Well, I skipped the part where Nick Fury met with Rhodey and everything. I forgot to touch base on this. When Nick Fury met with Rhodey, and Rhodey was basically telling Nick Fury that he was firing all this bullshit. But I don't think that's even the real Rhodey. I think that's just a scroll, a civilized scroll and everything. But I mean, we're gonna see. That's just my personal opinion. We're gonna see if it come out to be true. And these next 4 episodes, because like I said, I didn't even know the president was the scroll and everything. The United States president of America. Even all the other leaders, was crazy. Which we all learned. That's why Nick Fury now knows, the threat is just it's real big now. There's so many of them there now, and there's so many of them rogue there now and everything. So I'm sorry about skipping that part. Like I say, I think Rhodey is a scroll anyway. So. And the last crazy ending, at the very ending, remember Nick Fury goes to get his car, takes the cover off his Land Rover, drives out to his house. It's a scroll we see cutting up some vegetables and everything. Then as soon as the doors open, she transforms herself to a black woman. Then we hear the old school music in the background and everything. And she's telling Nick Fury, "Are you forgetting to do something?" And he goes back, take his shoes off. Then walks up to her and gives her a kiss. Now I'm like, man, Nick Fury been fucking a goddamn scroll all this goddamn time. And might have a scroll baby, we don't know. It's still early, but my thing is, I think he already knows this is a scroll, and he just been messing with the scroll for so long. That's his woman or whatever. It was just another big something that we didn't know and everything. We're gonna see how it's gonna play out and everything. Because in one of the trailers we see down the line, they show her somewhere opening the box, and there's a gun in the box, and it's probably Nick Fury leaving her gun and everything. So we're gonna see. And then I got another theory too, that Talos' daughter is gonna get caught up by helping her dad and Nick Fury and everything. And it's very dangerous too, So with her already knowing that Gravik already done killed her mom and everything, like I said from my episode 1 recap and everything. So we're gonna see. But I think she's gonna get caught up, with helping Talos and Nick Fury. She's gonna get caught up with Gravik and everything. That's my biggest fear for her. And but man, besides that, That's my main points of the season 1, episode 2 recap of the Secret Invasion and everything. And it's been a great series so far. I'm excited for these next 4 episodes and see how it comes about and how it continues to this next phase 5 and phase 6 of the Marvel universe and everything. Like I said again, man, thank you for coming in and just sitting with me, chilling with me real quick in the Dog Pound with Sea-Dog and 1983 TV. And I will be dropping some more videos soon. And I might try to drop me another video today. I might drop me a Hayden Hurst rant. Cause like I said, this is a movie, TV channel and a Panther. Cause you see the Panther in the background. Everybody know from the other platforms I'm a diehard Panther fan. So I will be dropping me a Hayden Hurst rant sometime this evening, and I will be cleaned up. You know, I'm about to go to the barbershop. But everybody have a great day, and thank you for rocking with me. Peace out.